Hello, this is the luckiest maths teacher in the world. Today we'll learn how to calculate income tax. This is a skill that might well come in handy for you later. So income is just what you earn. So, for me as a teacher, I obviously don't earn anything. I just do it for the love of it. But if I were to have a job that paid, I might have tax taken out. And so I'm going to show you how to calculate how much tax should be taken out. So on your screen is what's commonly referred to as the tax brackets. And these change all the time. They're set by the federal government. So they tell you how much tax somebody earning X amount has to pay. So obviously they're not going to come up with a chart, listing everyone's income, because that'd be like a million different incomes. So we can figure it out from this table. Now we have a progressive tax system in Australia. So what that means is the more you earn, the more tax you pay. It also means that the more you earn, the higher percentage of your income that is taxed. Now these tax brackets apply to everyone in Australia. This is for individuals. So we don't have a flat tax rate system. So we don't say you just, pay 20% of what you earn. That's actually how we do business tax, but we're just looking at individual tax. So let's look at a calculation. So from the table, we can see if you earn anywhere between 0 and 18,200, so that would be, you guys, if you have a part-time job, you wouldn't pay any tax at all. But we can use this table to calculate anyone's tax. So let's say somebody earned $75,000 every year, and we want to find out how much tax per year that they should pay. So what we do is we locate 75,000 in the table. So obviously it's in this bracket here. So each of these is referred to as a tax bracket. All we do then is just follow the instructions here. So if I earn $75,000, the amount of tax that I will be liable to pay, we look at the instructions, it will be 3572. So 3572 plus 32.5 cents for each dollar over 37,000. So obviously I have to calculate how much I've earned above 37,000. So I can do that pretty easily. I just go 75,000 minus 37,000, like that. And I times that by 0.325. That's 32.5 cents. So 3572 plus what's in the bracket, 75,000 minus 37,000 times 0.325. Okay? So we can just chuck that straight on our calculator. So if we put that on our calculator, we get 15,922. So what that means is, right now, if you earn $75,000, if someone said to you, hey, do you want this job that pays $75,000? You wouldn't end up with $75,000 over the course of the year. You'd have to pay $15,922, this amount here, in tax. Okay? So the amount before tax is referred to as your gross income. Okay, gross in this case just meaning big before the tax is taken out. So your net income is the amount that you earn, your gross income, minus how much you pay in tax. So somebody who earns $75,000, their net income would be just this subtraction, which would be $59,078. So that there is their net income. Okay? I'll show you another example of the kind of questions that you would have to do. So I'm going to get rid of this off the screen, copy it down if you need. So let's say we're doing this question here. A person earns $3,850 per fortnight, and we want to figure out how much tax should be taken out. This is how it works in the real world. It's not like in America's system where, well, I don't know if they still do it. I saw it on The Simpsons once where Homer forgot to pay his taxes. He actually had to go and physically give money to the government. We don't do that in Australia. Each time you get your pay, your employer, in my case, Myris, just takes money out of my pay and gives it to the government. That's the tax. Now the issue is that we have a tax table here for the year, but we don't have it per fortnight. So if we know how much someone earns per fortnight, what we have to do is figure out how much they earn per year, then figure out how much tax they should pay per year. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So First goal, find out how much they earn every year. That's not too difficult. 26 fortnights a year, $3,850 per fortnight. You just go 3,850 times 26. So that equals 100,100. So now we've found their yearly salary, how much they get paid over the year. That's their gross income. We look at this table to figure out how much tax they should pay over the year. Okay, so that is their gross income for the year. Let's figure out how much tax they have to pay. So obviously 100,000 puts them in this bracket here, the fourth bracket. So they have to pay $17,547 plus 37 cents, so plus 0.37, and we'll times that by the difference between this and the last tax bracket. So it'll be 100,100 minus 80,000. That tells us how much they've earned over 80,000. Okay, again, all we need to do is put that in our calculator. So we get 24,984. So that's how much tax they pay for the year. So if we want to know how much should be taken out per fortnight, all we do is divide that by 26. Again, because there are 26 fortnights in a year. Okay, so per fortnight, that's what the FN, it would be 24,984 divided by 26, which equals $961. Okay, now I know at this school they love saying if you have a worded question, give a worded answer. So you might write, therefore would pay $961 in tax per fortnight. $961 in tax per fortnight. Okay, so what we figured out actually here, that he pays $24,984, so just under $25,000, and his total income is $100,000. So the flat rate of tax, the amount of money that he earns that actually goes tax, is around 25%, okay? That's the flat rate of tax, but as I said, we have a progressive system here, okay? So that's all there is to know about it. I hope you've enjoyed it. This is the luckiest maths teacher in the world. Have a great day.